Right now, right now, we're living in the best time in history to get paid for what you know. It's called the expert economy. And many believe that the expert economy is going to triple itself by the year 2030. Yeah, people getting paid for their knowledge, people getting paid for their expertise, people getting paid for their advice. And even today, when you go and look at certain corporations, they're not hiring people based off a piece of paper or a degree. They're actually hiring people based off of their skills. So let me ask you a question. If this is the best time to get paid for what you know, why aren't you getting paid for what you know yet? Hello, I'm Cantor Simmons, and welcome to Monetize You Academy. If this is your very first time here. Hey, this is a platform designed to help professionals, speakers, authors, coaches, consultants, experts get found, get booked, and get paid for the information, knowledge, and expertise that they know. And if you're here, I would love for you to stick around because I'm going to share with you three big reasons that I believe are hindering smart people, experts, and advisors, consultants, why you're not monetizing you, and not why you're not monetizing your message. And the third reason is the reason that I really feel is stopping many experts today. All right. Now, I want to let you know that in this video, I'm going to give you these three reasons. But on this coming Thursday, I have a live free training where I'm going to talk about the 7 big mistakes that I've seen that's stopping individuals fully get found and paid and booked so they can share their message. And if you want to join me for this live free training, I'm going to break down these 7 mistakes and show you the system behind how you can get your message out there into the world. All right. I'll leave a link down below where you can join me for this upcoming web class. All right. So let's talk about these 3 reasons that I believe are stopping many people, that may be stopping you for getting paid for what you know. Reason number one: the chase for credentials. Now, I'm a degreed guy. So went to college, got a BS degree in chemistry, got a master's degree in polymer science and engineering, got another master's degree in textile fiber engineering. I had a long history of working as a research scientist at NASA, working on some cool stuff, and a research scientist working at Ciba Vision, developing contact lenses. And one of the things that I've seen is that people are chasing credentials, right? You get one degree, then you want to get another degree. Once you get another degree, then you want to get a certificate. And then once you have this certificate, you need another certificate. I know certain people that have degrees, and then behind their name, they have all of the certificates and the identifications. And what happens is that when experts like you are chasing after credentials, you actually feel like the credentials you have are not enough. Or you feel like, hey, if I get one more credential, I'll get that job. Or if I get one more credential, I'll get a higher salary. If I get one more credential, they will now accept me. Uh-uh. Chasing after credentials is not about performance and upgrading yourself. I think the deeper reason is fear. Fearing that you are enough, fearing that what you already have is not enough to be accepted by an employer. It's not enough for you to apply for the next job. It's not enough for you to go and do what you need to do. And I believe if you really sit down and think about it, are you going after another degree just because you want another degree? Or are you going after that credential because you're scared? You know, I work with many speakers, authors, and coaches, and have a group of coaches who have degrees and doctoral degrees. And I tell them to their face, or I tell my clients this all the time. My degree doctoral people, they act scared. They wait for approval versus my colleagues, my friends, my individuals who don't have a degree, and even some of them even spent a lot of time in jail. Here's the difference that I've seen: those that have that degree School has trained us to get approval, right? You can't go to the third grade unless somebody approves you. You can't go to high school unless somebody approves you. You can't graduate from high school unless somebody approves you. You can't get that doctoral degree until the committee approves you. And what do you think that mindset is when you've gone through school, you've gone and got all the degrees, and now you want to launch your business and monetize yourself? You're waiting for somebody to approve you. And so here's what I do to my doctoral friends. Hey, I'm Cantor Simmons. I approve your message, okay? I approve that you can go do what's in your heart to monetize you. Quit waiting for the approval. Now, my friends who don't have a degree, I'll tell them what to do, write a book in the weekend, um, go speak at this conference, go market this, turn on Facebook ads, shoot this videos, boom, and they will go do it. I got a good buddy of mine named Lester, right? And Lester spent, I think, almost 25 years in jail. Lester got out of jail. Lester and I, we started working together. Him and his beautiful wife, they are building a business all around the world, helping other men and women who come out of the prison system. They're helping them get back on their feet. They're running with it. They're not pausing. They're not waiting for approval. Cantus, what is it that you want me to do? I will go do it. And so I believe that the number one reason you may not be doing what you want to do, or you may not be doing what you can do in this expert economy, is because you're chasing credentials. Stop it. You are enough. The second reason, yes, the second reason that I feel like individuals don't get paid for what they know is because they're chasing knowledge. Now, I've been guilty of this and I've had to check myself, right? The more and more, and I've learned this when I started going through, academia, and even going when I was working as a research scientist. It's the idea of once you get knowledge, you begin to realize how much you don't know. I think that was something that was a huge mindset shift for me. As I was getting these degrees, as I was working and doing the research, the more research I did, the more things I realized I didn't know. Like I'm even seeing this now, and you're probably seeing this with AI, right? It's like the more you don't know, you go through, you're on AI, playing with AI and the AI and the tools, and it's like, hey, I didn't realize this. And then you give it another prompt, get more knowledge. You give it another prompt, you get more knowledge, right? Just like the books and the books behind me, right? You get a book, you enjoy the knowledge, then you go get another book. Then you read another book, then you get another paper. And then you do deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper research. And you realize you're just a big waterhead with all the knowledge. And if you want to get paid for what you know, you're going to have to move from doing the research or digging deeper for knowledge and step out and implement. We're living in a time now where information is free, information is overwhelming. We got Google, we got YouTube, we got Chat GPT, we got Claude, we have all of these AI tools, and there's information everywhere. We got the library, we got encyclopedias, we have cell phones, we have tablets. Information is everywhere. But the thing that is lacking is the implementation. Right? So I have this beautiful book called Monetize You, the complete system for speakers, coaches, and authors to help them get found, get booked, and get paid. Now, if you want a copy of this book, I'll drop a link down below. But in this book, I break down and I give 11 templates to help turn what you know into income and impact. I had a good buddy of mine, Dr. Kurt. I got a copy of my book the other day, yesterday actually. He sent me a text message. He was like, Cantus, this book is fire. And he said, I'm working through the book, right? He said he was reading. He said, I'll be done in a few days, but he's actually working through the book. Why? Because If you're going to be successful in the expert economy, if you're going to be successful in getting paid for what you know, you have to implement the strategies that's going to help you get found. You're going to have to implement the strategies that are going to put you in front of the right people so you can get booked and so you can get paid. And so the second reason you may not be monetizing yourself, or the second reason you may be stuck, is because of knowledge, the curse of knowledge. Feeling like you need to know more, and I need to know more of this. And of course, that's connected to the first reason, chasing after credentials. But I believe the third reason is the real reason you're stuck and not getting paid for what you know. It's because of your belief. You don't believe that you're valuable enough to get paid for what you know. It's mama and them fault. It's grandmama and them fault. It's society's fault that told you, hey, money is the root of all evil. It's society's fault, propaganda's fault that told you you need to go get a degree, you need to go get a job, and you need to go work on a career for the next 40 to 60 years. And somewhere in your thinking, you cannot believe that somebody will pay you thousands and thousands of dollars for what you know. Yeah, somewhere in your thinking, you don't realize, hey, if I take what I know, put it in a book, sell the book for $20, give it to 100 people. Wow. Or you take what you know, you go stand on stage, you speak to leaders and organizations, and now they're giving you five-figure checks. Or you take what you know and you turn it into a program, or mentoring program, coaching program, and you charge $5,000, and you actually have 100 people in your program. You do the math. $5,000 times 100 people. Somewhere in your mind, you feel like you can't do that. Or somewhere in your mind, you feel like I had a buddy the other day. I was on my 5-night challenge, and we were talking about the money story that goes through our mind. And I've had some of my black friends say, you know what? As blacks, we don't have money. Only rich white people do. And then I have my white friends who had this money story that said, no, we are just white trash. And I have my other friends say, you know what? Grandmama said, or the church said, money is the root of all evil. We all have to deal with the beliefs around our money story. And what's the belief around you getting paid for what you know? Do you feel like you're not enough? Do you feel like people will not book you for what you do? Do you feel like people will not listen to you for what you do? I got a good buddy of mine, Dr. Raymond Trigg. Right? He was a speaker, excuse me, he was a policeman for like 27 years. And after he retired, him and I connected, and he was just like, hey, I feel good. I feel great, but I want to get paid for what I know. And so now we took his expertise around safety and the expertise around communication. And now he's helping schools and communities build safer schools, build safer communities, and showing people how to play it safe and keep it safe. How to play it safe with their cell phones, how to play it safe in the community, how to play it safe with policemen. So now he's one of the top safety specialists. Then I got a good dear friend, Queen Audrey is what I call her, Audrey Davis Dunning. She's always had a love for dance. So now she's taken her African dance hobby. She's become very skilled on that. And now she's helping good and grown women love themselves again, learn how to move, learn them how to accept their bodies using the power of African dance. What is it that you know? What expertise do you have? What experiences do you have that now you can make the world a better place? You know, when you think about college and you go do the research, more and more people are opting out of going to college, are opting out of not getting a college degree. They're actually looking for ways to go get skills. And 70% of employers now are not just hiring people for degrees, they're hiring people because of their skill sets. What if you could monetize you, where now you are the new economy? Excuse me, you are the new education system. Cantus Academy, right? Marquell Academy, Bridget Academy, Sheila University, David's Academy. Because now what you know is valuable, and you can turn it into books, you can turn it into speeches, you can turn it into events, you can turn it into programs, you can turn it into templates, you can turn it into resources that's going to help other people change their lives. So, what's stopping you in this beautiful time to monetize you? Are you chasing credentials? Are you chasing knowledge? Or do you just not believe you have what it takes to get your message out there into the world? Now, listen, if you want my help in doing that, I would love to invite you to my upcoming Monetize You Masterclass, where I'm going to break down the 7 big mistakes that's keeping expert speakers, professionals, and authors from getting found, getting booked, and getting paid. And that's going to be on this upcoming Thursday. I'll drop a link down below where you can join me and we can walk you through the system that's going to help you make more impact and make more income. And by the way, if you want a copy of my book, Monetize You, to help work you through this process and give you the templates on how to practically do this and implement this, I'll drop the link down below. Talk to you soon. And I believe your message can change the world. But do you believe the same? Talk to you soon. Bye bye.